In the heart of Verona, every morning began with a hush of hope and the promise of something magical. The city awoke slowly, as if savoring the gentle touch of dawn. Sunlight crept over tiled roofs, painting the world in soft gold. Children's laughter mingled with the distant toll of bells, and the scent of fresh bread drifted through winding streets. Old friends greeted each other with warm smiles, and even the river seemed to sing a brighter song. In this city of quiet wonders, every day felt like a new beginning. The people believed that Verona held secrets, tiny miracles hidden in plain sight. Some said the city itself was enchanted, blessed by the first rays of every sunrise. Others whispered of a craftsman whose hands could capture the dawn. In a small workshop, tucked between ancient stones, lived Alvise the Glassmaker. His windows glowed with colors no one else could conjure. Each piece he made shimmered with hope, as if holding a sliver of morning inside. The townsfolk wondered at his gift, and children pressed their noses to his window, dreaming. Alvise's art was a quiet magic, a promise that beauty could be found in the simplest things. And so, every day, Verona waited for the dawn, and for the light that only Alvise could catch. Sometimes Alvise would pause in his work, watching the sunlight dance across his creations, as if waiting for a secret only he could hear. The gentle clink of glass in his workshop became a morning melody, echoing softly through the sleepy streets. On special mornings, he would leave a tiny glass bird on a doorstep, a silent gift for someone in need of hope. The townsfolk cherished these surprises, believing they brought good fortune and gentle dreams. Alvise's kindness was as much a part of Verona as the river or the rising sun. Sometimes he would share a quiet smile with a child, handing over a sparkling glass star to light up their day. At night, the glow from his window was a beacon, a reminder that even in darkness, beauty could be found. And so, the legend of the Dawn-Catcher grew, woven into the very heart of Verona. In old Verona, Alvise the Glassmaker shaped glass that glowed with the golden light of dawn. His secret, no one knew, but his creations, goblets, roses, tiny birds, brought hope and wonder to all. Alvise lived quietly, content with his craft and the peace it brought. But stories like glass can shatter in an instant. One night, long after Verona slept, the bell above Alvise's door rang. A cloaked stranger entered, his presence chilling the air. The man's voice was low, unnatural. He didn't want a goblet or vase. "I need a mirror," the stranger said. "One that shows the truth. A soul's mirror." Alvise hesitated, recalling old legends of such things. Dangerous, forbidden. He protested, insisting he worked only with light, not souls. The stranger placed a heavy bag of gold on the counter. "You know the old ways," he pressed. "Name your price. Make me this mirror." Fear warred with curiosity in Alvise's heart. The challenge was ancient, the temptation real. Alvise's pride whispered, could he master even this? The stranger's request lingered in the smoky air. Alvise stared at the gold, torn between wisdom and ambition. The night seemed to hold its breath. The decision would change everything. Alvise remembered the forbidden craft from his grandfather's old books, whispering glass, made from sorrow and secrets. The recipe called for sand from a battlefield, ash from burned books, water from an eclipse, and yew wood for the fire. The process was perilous. The glassmaker had to whisper regrets into the flames, pouring his own grief into the molten glass. The glass would absorb these whispers, gaining its power and its curse. For days, Alvise wrestled with the choice. The gold tempted him, but the warnings haunted him. He was the Dawn-Catcher. Could he master even this darkness? Pride won. Under a moonless sky, he gathered the strange ingredients. He stoked his furnace until the flames burned an unnatural green. He prepared to begin the ritual, heart pounding. The workshop filled with shadows and anticipation. Alvise was ready to make the soul's mirror. In the sweltering workshop, Alvise whispered his regrets into the hungry green flames, each confession swirling into the molten glass. For 3 nights he toiled, shaping a dark, perfect mirror. Beautiful, but cold and unsettling. When the stranger returned, he praised Alvise but warned, "A mirror that shows the soul of the one who looks will also show the soul of the one who made it." Alone, Alvise felt the weight of his creation, and the price yet to come. The stranger's warning haunted Alvise. He stared at the mirror, torn between fear and curiosity. Unable to resist, he gazed into its depths. At first, he saw only his tired reflection. Then memories surfaced, small betrayals, pride, moments of selfishness. The mirror revealed not evil, but a soul marked by 100 quiet regrets. The whispers he'd fed the glass screamed back at him. Overwhelmed, Alvise staggered back, the truth unbearable. In despair, he smashed the mirror with a heavy tool. The shattering echoed like thunder. The soul's mirror lay in 1,000 dark shards. Alvise collapsed, changed forever. The Dawn-Catcher's pride was broken. Morning brought no comfort. The sun shone, but Alvise felt only emptiness. The vision from the mirror haunted him. His craft felt hollow. He swept up the shards, each a window into his darkness. Unable to discard them, he buried them beneath an old olive tree. The gold sat untouched, its value gone. Customers found a changed man. His glass no longer glowed with dawn. He made only plain, honest things, water glasses, window panes. The magic was gone, and so were the crowds. Alvise's fame faded, replaced by quiet obscurity. He earned little, but his work was honest. People whispered he'd lost his gift, but they didn't see the truth. Alvise was not broken, but healing. He had seen his soul's reflection, and now he lived with it, one simple piece of glass at a time. The Dawn-Catcher's legend faded, but a new, quieter story began. Years slipped by, and Alvise gradually faded into the gentle rhythm of Verona's daily life, becoming just another glassmaker among many. The days of excitement and wonder were behind him, replaced by a steady, comforting routine. His little shop, once filled with whispers of magic and curiosity, was now a haven of peace and quiet. The shelves held simple glassware, and the air was warm with the scent of melted sand and hope. Alvise found a deep satisfaction in honest work, shaping glass with steady hands, making humble things for everyday needs. Each piece he crafted was a small act of care, a gift to his neighbors and friends. He spoke with neighbors, shared what little he had, and lived quietly. His days were filled with gentle conversations, laughter, and the comfort of familiar faces. The soul's mirror was never forgotten. Sometimes he'd stand in his garden, the mirror catching the sunlight, and memories would return like old friends. The mysterious stranger never returned. Alvise's questions about the past remained unanswered, lingering in the quiet of the evening. Over time, Alvise learned that true magic was not hidden in glass or secrets, but in kindness, acceptance, and the gentle acts that brighten another's day. The mirror had shown him his flaws, but also set him free, teaching him to forgive himself and cherish the life he had. He no longer chased perfection, but embraced his humanity, finding beauty in imperfection and peace in acceptance. The shards of the past lay buried in his garden, their secrets slowly fading as new life grew above them. Perhaps one day those shards would be found, or perhaps the earth would heal them, turning old wounds into new beginnings. The story ended not with spectacle or grand gestures, but with quiet understanding and a gentle sense of closure. The most important reflections Alvise learned are the ones we find within ourselves, where acceptance, forgiveness, and peace truly begin.